Do your evenings feel like this with your child? It starts with screens immediately after school, a battle over homework, negotiating just to get them to the table, then complaints about dinner, then straight back to screens again. And by the time you get to bedtime, you've literally had enough. So everything becomes another negotiation. If you get washed, you can watch TV. If you brush your teeth, you can have 20 minutes. And even then, it's still a battle. I'm not tired. I just need to finish this. I'm thirsty. One more. And before you even think about it, your child has somehow got what they wanted. You think you're managing it, which you are, but perhaps not in the way you would like. You're reacting to it, trying to keep things from exploding until eventually you're having to turn the TV off. And then it all kicks off. Shouting, crying, back and forth. And sometimes you just give in. Because you're exhausted and they've managed to wear you down. And it feels easier in that moment, but then you go to bed thinking, why does this always happen every single night? Why does everything turn into a battle? I feel like a bad parent. If that's your evenings, believe me, you are not alone. But there is something happening here that most parents don't see. This isn't just a bedtime problem. This is learnt behaviour that started much earlier, because your child knows that if they keep this up, everything is negotiable. Screens are negotiable, homework is negotiable, dinner is negotiable, bedtime is negotiable. And when everything is negotiable, nothing is clear. So your child follows the only routine they know. Why? Because that is what always happens. That is what is predictable for them. So they push it, they push your buttons, they test it. Because experience has taught them if they push long enough, they get more time to do what they want. And here's the part that's hard to hear. It's not because you're doing something wrong as a parent, it's because you're exhausted. So you do what works in the moment. You negotiate, you give chances, you hold off on giving consequences. And that makes sense in that moment, but it's also what keeps the cycle going. So instead of trying to fix bedtime, we change the new predictable. Clarity. Not more rules, not unachievable consequences, just clear, non-negotiable moments. Let's take bedtime. Instead of, if you get ready, you can watch TV, you say, it's time to get ready for bed. And you stop there. No deal, no add-ons, no extra rewards. If they say, I'm not tired, you don't explain, you don't argue. You just need to say, it's time for bed. Same words, same tone, and then you follow it through. You guide them, you move the routine forward. Because this is the change. Your child doesn't need more convincing. They need more certainty. They need to know this is happening. Not this might happen, depending on how long I argue. And yes, at first, they will push it even harder. They will test it even harder. They will try all the same things. But this time, your outcome doesn't change. And over time, that's what removes the battle. Not shouting, not bigger consequences, just consistency. And if you're thinking, this feels impossible when I'm this exhausted, that's exactly why this is so hard. Because by bedtime, you've already given everything you've got. Which is why we keep it simple. One clear instruction, no negotiation, followed through. And that's what starts to rebuild the structure. So evenings don't feel like something you survive. They feel manageable again. And if you're thinking, I wouldn't know what to say without getting pulled into it, that's completely normal. That's why I created Steady Words Pack. It gives you clear, calm phrases for moments exactly like this. So you're not negotiating and you're not feeling like you've lost control. You'll find them in the link in the description below.